Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. This is the first playtest of Prison Break, which is Chris's homebrew script, or as he prefers to be given credit, Stream on Gaming, which is his YouTube channel. If you don't know, he also does YouTube videos. However, I will say, don't search for Stream on Gaming. He's not big enough to really be relevant when you search that. You end up with all sorts of other things. If you want to find him, you can look in my comments on my videos. He comments on some of them, or you can search Blood on the Clocktower, and he'll show up in those search results much better, since that's like 90% of his content. Anyway, this script originally was all people from the group. That was the theme of the script. He just like plunked in people's names and made roles for them. However, all of that got changed except for Gwami, because for some reason everything has to be Gwami. So we hit this, and then we hit that, and you see the roles that are in the game. And you'll notice that Inmate Gwami is a role in the game. So I took his picture, and here we are. So, I don't really know much about the game. Oh, sorry. Except I just printed off the roles. I've read them a couple times, had them printed off at the house. But here we are. So I am the know-it-all. I won't tell you who that's inspired by, but I have a theory. Each night choose 3 players. You learn if at least one of them is evil. That's helpful. Very helpful. I did not look at my rules at all when the rules were being handed out, because I hate to know that I'm evil and have people looking at me. I like to have time to deal with it. Anyway, I took a photograph so I can look at the expressions on people's faces to see if anybody gave anything away. Ned had his hand over his face like, I do not like this. He also may have had a headache. I don't actually know. But I will put that to mind. I don't really think I have anything to talk about, so I'll see you soon. I will also point out that I've been watching YouTube videos for like 12 hours today, and my headset is low battery, so I have this dumb wire dangling in my face. You can't really see, but it is in my way, so if like the entire computer like comes flying out and then everything shuts off, you'll know why. It's because I got tangled up in the wire.
So what's the name of this jail?
Chain. I don't know. That's probably trademarked. I probably can't use it. All right. I believe everybody's here, and welcome to prison. We hope you enjoy your stay, and we hope you find your way out. Amongst you are guards that are hidden as your friends. Let's see if you can find out who killed me last night.
Probably Gwami.
Sarah's evil.
Wow.
Open all rooms.
Why am I evil?
Why you're lighting up a cigarette
I don't know.
already?
Why are you evil?
Do you not understand?
Oh yeah,
how
definitely
smoking
Sarah.
works?
Wait,
Cigarettes are as good as gold on the inside.
don't all prisoners light up? Isn't that like a thing?
I think so. Most of them, anyways.
Hey, Chris, can I talk to you?
All I know is I see someone in a purple
absolutely.
cell.
Sarah looks like she wants to quit already.
We'll go to-
We got a Gwami and a Gwami.
We'll go to room 12.
So
All right.
the person in the purple
Ned,
cell
watch
is
out your
inmate
room or
Gwami,
mine.
right? I see inmate Gwami.
Ned, your room or mine?
Mine.
Which one?
Fine.
Robert, would you like to chat?
All right.
Sure thing.
Yeah, but only one inmate Gwami is actually
can
in a
come to you.
cell.
All
That
right.
is really inmate Gwami.
The one that's animated.
The one that's in a cell.
Steven, you want to talk?
Sure, why not?
Come to mind.
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Nothing much. Would you like to share anything, neighbor?
Oh, are we neighbors?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was hoping. Well, I can't really say anything. I was hoping things would be a little different.
You were hoping that things would be a little different. Okay. As in, I was coming to tell you that I was your minion or something. You think you're the victim?
The victim? No, I haven't even read the roles yet.
Yeah, it's like a lunatic.
I don't think I'm the victim. I certainly hope I'm not the victim.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, the victim is like the lunatic. So I was trying to decipher what you meant by wanting things to be different. I was like, God, because I can't help you with that. You probably are crazy. So it's highly likely that yes, that would be the case.
I
So
believe that actually is exactly the lunatic, just with a different name.
yeah, it is. It is. So
Don't jug my lunatic / victim.
victim, right?
We're all
Yeah.
victims here, playing your script.
Oh Lord. Oh, my goodness.
Came in on your own.
That's true. That's true. You came of your own volition. Um, so if you're not wanting to share anything right now, you want to just touch base later?
Well, if you can convince me you're good, maybe we would have a more equitable relationship.
If I
As they
can,
said last night in the werewolf game that I was playing, you need to wow me.
oh shit.
And nobody ever wowed anybody.
That's probably not gonna happen anyway, because I think you're as equally as evil as I usually am. So I could ask the same thing. Like I do all that convincing that to you that I'm good, and then you could be like extra evil
Oh,
today. So
you're talking crazy.
am I talking crazy?
I think so.
Should be wild.
So you don't care to wow me.
I don't. I mean, yeah, not really, but
Oh. All right, fair enough.
not really.
All right.
Yeah, but I am good. But I don't have anything to wow you with at this time. So
Okay.
I
All right.
apologize for
That's
letting
fair.
you down. All right. Well, if anything comes up,
Let me ask you this.
uh-huh.
Do you believe that there's any way that we could determine that we have one of the things in play that makes us all get bad information or whatever? I can't be
Um,
more specific because I haven't actually read the rules or anything.
got you. I not okay, to answer your question, I cannot contribute to that at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd have no way of helping you figure that out right now. And other than that, that's all I got.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I hope it's been as equitable as you had imagined.
I didn't imagine anything. I've learned to not have
Have
expectations.
zero expectations.
Right? All right. So you're
Robert,
Yes, sir.
would you care to chat?
Sure. I can come to you.
That sounds good. I'm at the very bottom. Oh, you're actually I'm one above you.
Pepperoni's hot.
I'm used to
Candace, would
you
you like to
being up
chat?
top there.
yeah,
It
I
won't
would.
actually load properly. All right, so consider this a job interview.
Okay.
I need you to wow me with your goodness.
All right. I'm good, and it's about to get proven. So
You're gonna get proven good?
I'm going to get proven good.
How is that?
It's just going to happen. Just
Can
going to
other
be
people
dazzling.
prove that you're good?
What?
Can other people prove that you're good, or are you proving yourself good?
I'm going to prove myself good.
With your own ability?
Just there's no mystery to it. There's I'm going to I'm going to vote, and I'm going to be executed. So
what are you? Because if it's that public, then there's not really a reason for a secret here.
Right. I'm the Getaway Driver.
Getaway Driver. You start choosing 3 players. You learn one of their roles, but not who. How does that help you to confirm anything?
It doesn't. It's separate from what I am.
Oh, the person you're nominating is the thing.
Right.
All right. Well, I don't know that I've been wowed.
Yeah, well, I've never been very good in interview.
Is it going to be before night that this is going to happen?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
going to happen
All right.
here shortly.
Okay. Well, that works. Is it going to confirm another person also, or just you?
I think it's going to confirm another person. It's basically the virgin for this game.
Well, I'm pretty dense. Do you just want to tell me what's going to happen so when it happens I don't miss it?
I'm going to vote on an execution.
On that one person that the first person that's clockwise or whatever dies.
Right.
The Squealer. Okay, cool. So we will. Yep, makes sense. All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, this is a little boring. I was hoping to. Well, that's fine. We'll see what happens.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll probably win this pretty quick.
All right.
James, you care to talk?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm hall monitoring.
Oh. Should I whisper with somebody else?
Yeah, you might want to. Sorry, I'm just catching up here.
Ned, can we talk?
Yeah.
All right. My room is the one that's next to the bottom.
Okay. Hey.
I am conducting interviews. I need you to
What's the
wow
job?
me with your goodness.
What? Oh, wow you.
Wow me with your goodness. You were there in that werewolf game, so you know what that's about.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I could do that.
Well, I will mention to you that I was watching when people got the rolls, and you suddenly looked like you got a migraine when you got your roll. So you have that working against you. Like there was this like look on your face, like dumb demon.
If you're talking about when he said he sent out rolls, actually, mine was sitting in there way before he even said that he was sending them out. So I'm not sure what that means. Anyway,
I don't know what it means either, but I was looking for expressions, and you provided the most animated one, so I took note of that.
Okay. Well, it's bottom half townsfolk, if that helps.
All right, well, I'll write it down. You did not wow me.
Huh? Oh, are you gonna?
What's that?
Talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ned, I'll say same to you so that you have that. Because I didn't realize that we were like that was that.
Yeah, I know. It was getting to the wire.
All right, nominations are open, and before we begin, I don't know if I made it clear or not, but if you're in jail, your information is going to be bad. It will be bad. It's not a maybe, like poison. It will be bad. So
like Vortox situation.
Yep. If you're in jail.
Okay.
Cool.
Brody claims defender. I think I'll also claim defender. See what it does.
And just so you know, you don't have to post if you're doing it as defender or the other one. You just put the name, and if that's your role, I will deal with you accordingly. Deal with you.
Good to know.
I will put in defender because that's the good role, and I don't know about the evil role because I'm not evil.
I think it's only 2 good rolls that do it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, I don't have any idea. I just assumed that there was an evil rule. But I know so little about the evil rolls because why would I even bother with how good I am?
Yeah, Heywood and the Defender are the two that pick.
Give you a couple minutes, and then we will close up if there's no nominations.
Well, I've been going around town asking for people to wow me, and I was informed that there was a show that was going to happen today, so I am waiting to be wowed.
There's entertainment?
Well, we'll see. It is yet to be proven.
Anyone have any suspicions? Am I on mute?
What is that?
No, I hear you, Guami.
Okay. That was TV somewhere, someone's background.
It might be mine. My child's TV is at like, I don't know. I think he's deaf.
Darn kids.
Anybody gonna make any nominations?
I don't think.
Could always go to bed.
All right, I nominate myself.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Click the name of the nominator and then click the circle of the nominee.
Guami.
What?
I was reading that earlier.
Guami has nominated Guami. State your case. Cases.
I am a good player. You should not vote for me. Unless you're evil, then you can vote. That's all.
Is there any reason to self-nominate? There's no weird town choirs and stuff.
Nope, that's it.
I'll vote for you.
I'm voting for you because there's no reason for you to nominate yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, only evil players should vote for me. So there's our evil team.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there any pertinent information or anything? I will start.
I would like to hold up one finger because that's the number of things that Jason's assumed that were not correct already.
All right. And Candace, you had something you want to say?
To piggyback off of Stephen's point, I just would like to remind the town that reading is fundamental.
I think I get it.
That's why I print my rolls and then I highlight them. You know that I do this if you watch my videos because I always talk about the highlighting of my rolls.
Hang on. Okay, now I'm good.
All right. Then if nobody has anything they want to say, I'm going to start the clock here. And countdown here.
The ironic thing is I could vote and then potentially, well, it might have some unintended consequences.
Yay.
All right. One vote is not enough to kill Guami. However, Robert has died, and we go to night.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the
Was
hell?
Robert executed?
Loud enough, Stephen.
Can you just be clear? Was Robert executed?
Robert was executed, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you thought there wouldn't be a show.
I like that.
That was phenomenal.
That counts as a show. It counts.
All right. So in case you didn't gather, that means that Guami is the Squealer and Robert is what he said he is. However, yeah, makes my potential pool of people to draw from more risky. All right, we're gonna play it super safe, and I'm just gonna pick myself and Robert and Jason, since Robert is confirmed if I'm told yes. then I know that Jason's evil. If I get a no, then I know that he's good. Or, well, actually, maybe I should have picked the three of us. Or I would have learned that I'm in prison or whatever. So maybe if I get a yes rather than jumping on the gun that Jason is evil, I will pick the three of us tomorrow that are confirmed to find out if I'm getting good info. I don't know.
Well, hello, Mr. Know-It-All.
Oh, yes. Dude, for a know-it-all, I certainly do not feel confident. Just let me look at this.
Man, I got 5 things I already got to look into on this script.
I think that I'm going to go for the crazy conservative thing and pick myself, Robert, and Guami.
All right. You will learn no.
All right, thank you.
Have a nice day.
So the reason I did that was obviously to confirm if I was getting good or bad info. Obviously, we're all good. So the fact that I learned that none of them were evil means that I'm getting good info. Which means that it's not Captain Hadley. Or it might be Captain Hadley if I am dead in the morning. So if I don't die in the morning, we can just knock that one out.
That's 11. And welcome back, everybody. We are still in jail. And we found out that last night, nobody died. Interesting. Let's continue on.
All right, Robert, would you care to talk?
Sure thing.
Mommy, can we
James, want to have a chat?
You announcer that will
So that was helpful to me.
Are you the know-it-all?
I am. How did you guess?
Because that's what I did my getaway car thing on, and you were one of the 3.
Oh.
So we know Guami's good. We know you're good.
Well, that's unfortunate because I was going to give you my role and you didn't learn anything extra.
Yeah.
So the reason I obviously was looking for good players was because ideally I would be confirming 3 good players.
Right.
Learning that 1 player is evil is useful. However, if it's 1 of 3, that's not as useful. So I picked you, Guami, and myself because I should have gotten a no. None of us are evil, and I did. And since there's a lot of ways that I can get bad information, so that basically immediately rules out Captain Hadley.
Right.
Because if it was
my
Captain...
information was right too. So.
Yeah, that is true. And I didn't know. Well, I didn't know that you were going to get information that you could confirm, but that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. I'll head out.
Okay.
Well, Robert, you want to talk?
Sure.
My room or yours?
I'll come to you.
Okay.
Robert, can we talk?
Sorry.
Guami, can we talk?
Yahoo, let's chat. My room.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here.
What the hell are we, Ned? We a bunch of lepers here. No one wants to talk to
I
us.
know. That's what I sometimes feel like.
I talked to him already. Oh my goodness. So, I am the know-it-all, and I picked myself, you, and Robert because I knew that we were all good. and I got a no. So I know that Captain Hadley is not the demon.
Oh,
Because the only way I would have gotten
okay.
incorrect information on day one.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, thanks.
And now I can try to pull anybody else. And I obviously know you were the Squealer, and I guess I'm not confirmed to you.
Right.
But if
So I won't tell Robert's role either
well,
way.
I already have his role,
Oh,
and
okay, then.
we're working together the best I can tell.
Okay, cool. All right.
Because I was trying desperately to find 3 people that I could trust, and it was super convenient that there was a virgin
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, nice. All right.
Very good.
Thanks. But, guess I'm not talking to Jason.
Yeah, I can tell that this script has some pretty big problems already.
Oh.
Well, I can tell that Chris is here, so I just thought I'd insult the script.
I was hoping you didn't realize that and would elaborate.
No. Well, I think it might be the Zoom call. I think that I'm gonna have trouble being muted frequently.
Oh, I can mute you if you want.
Can you? I don't know if are we all co-hosts? No, we're not.
No. Come on, where are all the other peoples?
I know Lynn was complaining that she was a leper, but now she's not even here. I feel like for a leper, she's been mighty visitive. Sarah?
Oh,
Yes,
you just talked to Robert though.
Yeah, I did. Do you want to talk to me? Because I was looking to talk to you as well.
All right, sure.
I can let you just real quick. I'll tell you my role since I know you're.
All right.
Go to
My
my
room.
room. I found. Oh, your room? We'll go to
Third
you.
one.
I'm coming to you. Steven, you got this figured out yet?
Yep, let's go. Second from the bottom.
Wami says you're good.
I'm gonna let you decide your fate.
Okay.
So pick a player other than me, Gwami, and Robert that you think is good.
Good?
Yes, not evil.
I don't know. I can tell you I don't think Brody's good.
Don't
if that helps.
Don't think Brody's good.
I get a bad vibe off of him. P.S. I'm the Shiv, so I'm stabby. So if I get executed, not killed at night, I need to be executed, not killed at night. But I need to know a bad guy, and they need to have voted for me.
Okay.
It's a lot of
you still need to pick a player.
Candace, was she one of them?
No, so here's the deal. Literally, I'm telling you, pick a good player. If you pick somebody that's not evil, then I can trust you 100%.
Oh.
Like, this is like literally pick a good player. And I'm leaving it up to you because you're proving yourself to me. If you pick an evil player, then unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to trust you.
But I don't know who's evil.
Well, I know that. That's why it's your decision, and pick wisely. Like, don't just pick randomly. Give me a good player.
Okay. So, good. Not Gwami, because Gwami's good.
Yep.
Robert's good.
Yeah,
You're good.
Yeah. The three of us
Lynn.
are not.
Between it's Lynn or Candace. I want to say probably Candace.
Okay.
Okay. That's who I will go with.
Okay.
My fate. I don't care if you execute me. Like, that's fine. I just get to stab somebody who voted for me.
Well, I'm not going to go into detail on why I said what I said, but we'll see.
Okay, that's
We'll
fine.
see if it works out.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Sounds good.
During the day.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Jason, can I talk to you?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was busy cooking.
I'll be in my room, which is the second from the bottom.
I'm closing break rooms.
Well, hopefully he gets in here. Hopefully. Did you make it? So you Heywooded me. Did you get a
Yeah.
yes or a no?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Well, you're not obligated to. It would be helpful if you did, for reasons that I can't explain. But
Not gonna say.
okay.
Anyway, let's go back.
All right.
It's honestly going to take me almost all the 30 seconds to get to a room. So,
all right, I'm closing them now. Then
catch me tomorrow.
All right then.
Robert's a popular guy.
Hilarity. Each day we're
Popular guy.
Hopefully, Robert wasn't something too important.
How much time we got? Or are we out of time?
We're out of time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Day 2 has begun. Start the nominations. Proceed.
If there's nobody that we suspect, I'm not a bad kill.
Mm.
I did not talk to enough people to.
I'd like to nominate Stephen.
Jason nominates Stephen. And state your case.
Reasons.
What did
What
you
was
say?
your case?
Seem to be lacking.
Oh, he's eating.
Substantive.
Reasons.
Oh, reasons.
Reasons. Oh,
Reasons.
okay.
Ah, okay.
Reason.
And your defense, Ayahu?
Well, I think I will be counter nominating. I believe I have a theory, and it'll be reasons as well. But quite a few people, I believe, know that I'm good. I don't expect to get a lot of votes.
All right.
We're here.
Any pertinent information?
Yeah, I just want to
We feel
check.
our feelings won't
Where's
disappear.
which one is Heywood?
I mean, is anybody like going, hey, those are good reasons, and they're going to vote for this?
Hang
Or-
on.
I got a good read off of Stephen, if that's helpful.
Okay, let me continue. Let me continue and chat with the reasons.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say Stephen is confirmed good.
Okay, anyway, I just continued to
It's
chat
confirmed
reasons.
good.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Day 2.
Day 2.
Anyway, like I said, you guys can read the chat. Reason. Oh, sorry. Hang on.
I will still count yours, Jason, since it was right above the line, and I know you did it already.
Reasons.
Well, let me just put it this way:
Oh,
if
okay,
you
you can do
are,
that too.
if you are Heywood and you got a yes, then what in the world is the point of picking another person?
What do you mean?
Because
There's
you
three-
know who
there's-
the demon is, so you're picking another person just in case your first yes didn't matter.
Yeah.
Point of order on Heywood. I want to just clear up Heywood's role. That you learn if the person you picked or one of their neighbors is the demon.
Yep, but my point is that if he got a yes, then it's me, Candace, or Guami, and then picking James would be kind of a dumb choice. But whatever.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make it clear. All right. Any more pertinent information? All right. Then I will start the countdown.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
All right. 3 is not enough.
I believe I heard voices saying that I am mechanically confirmed, and then people chose to vote on me. I will nominate Jason.
Stephen will nominate Jason and state his case.
I believe he is evil. I believe that because I asked him for his Heywood information, which he wouldn't say, but then he nominated, making it abundantly clear what his information was. So I don't know what the point of that is. And my read on the situation is that he is lying about his information. And I would also like to state that, Sarah, if you'd like to change your call based on the information, you have until night to declare I would like the other choice. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just putting it out there.
Nope, I think I'm good.
Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say my information to someone I didn't trust. Why would
Well, it's
I?
fine. You made it abundantly clear what it was, so what was the point of it?
But it's pretty clear that I'm not going to get any more information anyway, so if you want to kill me, it's fine, because I'm not getting any more information. So, as I realized when I put in a second name and didn't realize that it doesn't do anything.
Well, you could have actually picked Sarah, which would have then given you a yes if it was Candace. And you don't actually know that it's me.
Anyway,
all right.
I'm pretty useless then, so if you want to kill me, you can kill me. Not, but...
Okay. And with that, any pertinent information, or I'll start the countdown?
Yes, I'm not in my seat.
Oh, okay. That's very pertinent.
All right.
All right. Everybody's in
I
their seat?
believe Jason, and I also believe he's a safe kill for the time being. That's all. That's my hat in the ring.
Jason, your ability's spent.
Oh,
it's not spent. It's just that he got a yes, so there's no more information. Could somebody else vote? Ned?
Yeah, I will.
Thanks.
5 is enough. That puts Jason on the block.
You guys want to nominate Candace?
I'm not the demon.
Up to you guys.
Not the demon. Not evil. I do want to say something though, since I want to throw something out there. Based from what I hear around town, if by chance it appears that if by chance you were your initial role was inmate Guami, it's 99% that you chose an in-play role.
Why?
Smiling questions. Figure it out.
It's fine. It's fine. I can ask a dumb question and you can just be like, shut it. I mean, you don't have
to. I'm being cryptic. Figure it out.
And with that, I will start the countdown.
So do with that as you wish.
I need you to say it more cryptically. Like perhaps if we could talk about laundry.
The egg that you were told to choke on.
Choke.
I just want to stay and get me some popcorn.
Was raw.
With that egg.
Did I wow you that time? I didn't have anything to wow you with before, Steven. I mean, I had to take my opportunity while I had a chance.
With that egg, Jason is choked and died. Even though that wasn't his egg, but that's okay.
He was eating.
And the game will continue.
Well, told Sarah to pick. Sarah picked Candace. Sarah might be evil if she's evil. I thought she was good based on behavior. Shive does plus something. Shiv. What does the Shiv do to set up? I don't know why there is a flower on the Shiv. Should not be. But anyway, so it's her choice. She chose Candace. If we get a yes, that means we kill Candace. If it is, we got 2 minions. All right.
11. I'm guessing Lynn's. Yeah, she's just off. That's okay. Hopefully Lynn is here. A couple questions have come up, and I have thought of one on my own that I wanted to make clear for everybody. Just so everybody knows, one thing: dead people will not be in jail. So if you ever find somebody that's dead or not dead, they will not count as being in jail anymore if they're dead. Also, if there was a Casper in play, or if there's not, it doesn't matter. Casper will still get 1 vote in the final 4 if they choose not to use their ability. So it's not like they don't have a vote at all. It just becomes a normal vote. And with that said, Stephen and Lynn have died in the night.
Yes.
I just thought of something, just so everyone realizes. There's a chance I could have been in jail. My info could be wrong, but maybe there was a reason that I picked James. But I got told that clearly I was stupid to pick again. But I just realized I could have been in jail. My info could have been wrong.
With that thought, hold that thought. James, may I speak to you, please?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll never know what my second info
All
is.
right, Robert, let's chat
I'll
in
go to
my
your
room.
room.
Okay.
Chris, could I speak to you?
Yes. We will go to room 12.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Hey, so the first officer says whenever you are nominated, the person who nominated you is either put in jail or taken out of jail. If the first officer was nominated and successfully executed, would that ability still happen?
Yes. So as soon as they're nominated, it happens. They will be put in jail right away. However, they'll be dead, and they'll just be dead. They won't do that again.
They'll what? However,
They
they'll
won't-
just be dead.
They'll be dead, and they won't. That ability won't go off again.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, people could theoretically nominate them while they're dead, but I'm not going to count it if they're dead because their ability.
Well, yeah, they
doesn't
don't
go.
have an ability.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wanted to make sure if if them getting executed nullified their ability or not. But thank you for the answer.
No problem.
Sure.
Hey, Lynn, can I talk to you?
She's leaving.
After I talk
One
to
sec.
Gwami.
Okay.
Oh wait, join us. Join Gwami.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Join Gwami.
Yep.
So is that a yes or a no, Stephen?
I died, so I don't know.
Oh.
I
So
have a
Gwami,
theory.
you're obviously the squealer, Gwami. Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a
Okay.
theory because it seemed like it was gonna be either no deaths or 3 deaths, but it was 2 deaths. And so my theory is that Jason is the first officer, which adds you to jail, which means our demon is the jailer. And so since Lynn had already been put in jail, and then I got thrown into jail for nominating the first officer, and then the demon chose to kill both of us. That's my theory.
I didn't know I was in jail.
So
I
you're
didn't realize
you're
that.
not told that you're in jail.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's just like being poisoned, except
Oh, okay.
your
I'm not
information is
poisoned anymore,
100%
am I?
wrong. You don't have
poisoned.
information, so it doesn't affect you.
So
Okay, so it doesn't affect my ability. Okay, good.
a jailer each night put a player into jail or kill all your inmates. So if you were put into jail night 1, then all of your information after being put in jail and all day yesterday would have been bad.
Doesn't
So,
have any.
what's your suspicions, guys, on demons? Candace, James?
Well,
Candace and James
Jason
gotta
was
be the rest
trying
of
to
the evil.
frame Candace, and I believe Jason was evil, which means that I believe Candace is good.
Okay, so James.
I don't actually.
But why did Candace run to James first thing today?
Interesting, isn't it? And
Otherwise, Brody is
Brody is good. Brody has to be good because he knew my role, and there's no way he would choose to kill me knowing I'm Casper. No way.
Oh, because you told him your role.
I told him my role. Ned is good because Ned knew my
I felt
role
like
as
Ned
well.
was
We had
good.
that, yeah. So we had that 3 whisper. So I know he's good. So it's either Candace or James in my opinion.
So
I don't think it's Sarah. I don't think.
I wanna.
Well, okay, let's put it this way.
For Candace being the demon, just because she was the first one to run to me this on day 2, and to tell me, and then I felt like she was trying to not tell me. Like she's
Lynn, did
trying
you
to hold
nominate
me
someone yesterday?
from talking to other people.
Nope.
My point is that I do not think that there is a scenario other than Jailer how 2 people would have died. Oh, the 1 minion can kill somebody.
Right.
But I have to
So
explain
Jason
for
was-
2 kills.
It's so weird looking up and seeing myself twice.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It looks a little
I'm
freaky
fine.
deaky.
Yeah.
I am okay if someone nominates one of them, one of either James or Candace. I am okay with using my only vote to try to veto and kill them.
To kill who?
One of them, whoever you think is a demon between James and Candace.
Well, see, here's the thing. So
Hey.
I think that Jason is confirmed evil because of the 2 deaths. That's my theory right now, which would mean that he tried to implicate Candace, which in my mind clears Candace.
Should we?
I see what
Should
you
we? I think. Oh shoot! I need somebody else.
I also thought Ned was evil for social reasons. When he got his role, he looked like he had a migraine. However,
Okay.
I feel like
Yes,
Ned's an outsider.
but he told me his role. Wait, he told you he was an outsider?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, he told me his role. I just don't think he would kill me knowing what I am because he knows what I am. I don't see people choosing to
well, he
kill
could
me.
be a minion that didn't speak to his demon, James. I mean, that's a possibility.
Fair. Oh, that's fair.
Right.
That's
Right.
fair. That makes sense.
So I think we should kill James today.
I'm okay with that. If we don't
Yeah.
get enough votes on it,
Yeah, you'll be the last one. So you like we literally cannot vote on it, and then you decide.
yeah. So yeah, that exactly. So if people decide, oh, I don't want to kill James, oh well, too bad.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Nobody knows the trouble.
All right, Ned, you want to talk?
Yeah, that'll work.
My place, second from the bottom.
Yeah.
So, do you have a working theory as to how 2 people died last night?
Working theory. There are 2 demons, a warden and a jailer. The warden can skip up to 2 nights, right?
Yes.
And the
So,
jailer can just jail people and build them up and then kill them all at once.
so if it was the warden, there should have been 3 kills because they get an additional kill for each night they skipped. So they would have skipped the first night, and then would have
Yeah,
gotten
right.
2 kills plus the 1 extra. So that would have been 3 kills. And then the jailer, they each night pick a player, put them in jail, or kill all the inmates. So there should have been
But
1
doesn't that
inmate
mean
for skipping 1 day, and then if they chose to kill them, would have killed 1 person.
no? It would have killed 2. They would have jailed someone the first night and jailed someone the second night.
No, it's or. So you either jail a second person or you kill all the people that are in jail. Now I suppose
Okay.
it's possible that something else put people in jail, and then like, is
I-
there people that start in jail?
If there's a Captain Hadley, everyone's in jail.
Well, it wouldn't be Captain Hadley
Yeah.
if it's the jailer.
Yeah.
Though.
Right. But I was under the impression the jailer could just build him up and then kill him. But yeah, you're right. I have to ask Chris because that was my.
All right,
my
so
assumption.
the guard tower. Each night, choose a player. They will be jailed until dusk.
We'll run some
Read
things
it, and
down
we'll
here.
understand. It makes sense now.
It
All
could be the
right.
first officer as well.
All
Of
right.
course, of course. I mean, just keep
Uh,
throwing evil at me, but of course.
Before we start nominations, I heard some gossip as I went around, and I wanted to just clarify a few roles that, not that they're in play or not, but just what they do. So the first officer, when they are nominated, the person who nominates them will either be put in jail or taken out. That even happens if that first officer is executed at that time. So it happens immediately as soon as they're nominated. Also,
It happens immediately.
Yep. Also with inmate Guami, when it says your ability malfunctions, I worded that a little incorrectly. One of the two will be malfunctioned. You will not know which one is malfunctioned. It could be the inmate Guami or the person who they took their role from.
But it would be the same person the whole time.
Yes, it will be that person the whole time throughout the game.
So the ability, one of them is in jail. So if there's information, that information would be wrong by the given to the person who's in jail. But if the
Yep.
ability is anything else,
Does anyone
one
trust
of
me?
them. What?
I have info, but does anyone trust me? All I've been told is I'm
Here,
evil.
let
Can I
me
finish
No, I think
my
it-
question now?
Let's hear it out.
hold on.
Elise.
Let's hear what Candace had to say, and then I will explain the rule a little farther.
Hold on. Yeah. So if there's any other ability in play, one of them, it will malfunction. Or just, so one of them, the ability will malfunction. It's not like a weird philosopher type
Yeah.
situation.
So I will take this as, let's say Guami was the inmate Guami and Robert was the Shiv. One of them would be put in jail, doesn't matter which.
If inmate Guami chose Shiv.
And then, yep, exactly. One of them, the Shiv will not work. The other one, it would work. Now, if it's let's say one was inmate Guami and the other one was, I don't know, the defender. One of them would be in jail yet again. Doesn't matter which, really. And then the other one, when they announce their person, that person could still die at night.
I have another question.
But it could be either one, though, that does not work. So there'll be two defenders, one that doesn't work and one that works.
Okay.
I believe I heard you say that jail does not persist past death. So everyone that dies would then not be in jail?
Correct.
So now I have a question. Who thinks I'm evil and who trusts me? Need to know before I say stuff.
I'm
All
like
I've heard is I'm
80%
evil.
not trust.
Your opinion doesn't matter in this.
Well, then specify that before you ask questions.
Well,
I need to know from everyone else how many people trust me or how many people don't trust me.
It's
Trust
gonna
anybody,
depend
Jason.
on what you have to say because I have trusted you. Like I defended you first night.
Oh,
we
I
had our
know.
chat.
I know you trust me. Sarah, Candace, Lynn said I'm 100% evil, but who trusts me? Who doesn't? Just
I'm
so
going off of
I'm
just
ambivalent.
mechanical information. So I'm
does mechanical information sound bad in any way?
Yeah.
um,
So I just would like to
No.
postulate a theory, and please do not shout over me while I'm giving my theory. For there to be 2 kills, I believe that has to be specifically that the jailer is the demon, and I believe that makes Jason the first officer, which is how I ended up in jail, and the jailer was able to kill 2 people. I see that inmate Guami is another way that a second person could have ended up in jail.
So
right.
first
So
of
it
all,
could be. Yeah, it could be 50-50.
first of all, how is me being the first officer kill 2 people? You explain that first.
Because I nominated you, ended up in jail, and then the jailer chose to kill instead of putting
Okay,
a third person in jail.
Now, do you guys want to hear the real theory instead of Steven's whatever?
Yeah,
No,
don't
that-
insult
that
me.
is
Don't
actually-
insult me. It's a valid theory. You can
That's a
say whatever
valid
you'd like,
theory.
and it's another valid theory.
All right.
that's a
Oh,
valid
are you
theory.
going to give your role, Steven? Since you're
No, of
raising a
course not.
theory,
You just insulted me and told me that you don't care what I think, so just say what you have to say.
because you're making
Alright.
theories about me.
I would like to
I'm not
say
going to give up info then.
That's
I have
fine.
info, but
I
I'll
am
have to
more
explain.
than happy to have you not give out your info.
All right, guys.
I think that I think that the demon is the jailer because that's why it was the combo.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way for that to have happened
No,
unless
it's
there's a
not-
protection
no.
roll.
It's and then I think there is a possibility that there was a first officer, and if there was, it is a possibility that Jason, you were the first officer. It's a possibility, and that's how Stephen ended up in jail. And then there's also a strong possibility that the other minion would be the guard tower.
I don't think so, because if you look at the night order, that would go after the demon.
Well, here's the thing. Depending on when I stand by what I said.
Okay.
Now, do you guys want to hear the real world view?
I understand what you're saying, but I stand by what I said.
You guys want to hear the real world view and the actual world view at this point? So
Your
guys
world
understand
view?
what's going on? The actual world view. You want to hear it?
The actual, okay.
I'm good. I'll tell you everything that's going on if you want to actually hear it. If everyone's stop saying I'm bad, I'll tell the world view.
Share your
All right.
share. Go ahead.
I literally let myself get killed. Who believes I'm good at this point? Since everyone's saying that I'm evil clearly. I just want to know who believes I'm good, other than Brody, who I know believes I'm good.
I'm on the
If you were
fence with
good,
Jason.
you would just want to share your information. You wouldn't care if people believed you or not.
I'm trying to suss out some evil people here and do some reads on people. So who
Well,
actually
I
believes
am
I'm good
evil.
here? Who actually believes
I am
I'm
not
good here?
100% sure Jason is evil.
No, nor am I. Of course not.
I'm on the fence too because
But it's pretty hard for
It's
me to
not
not
everybody.
believe he's evil if he's only going to share his useful information if people believe he's good. Like a good
I
player.
want to see who believes I'm good. I just want to see who believes I'm good first. There's nothing wrong with that, Stephen. It's called whatever you call it, player, whatever that stupid word
I
is.
have no up or
Player
down
agency.
thumb mark next to Jason. So
Yeah.
I'm on the fence.
Anyway,
I've got a 50-50.
so
Yeah.
here's the real story. I'm in Rami. I picked the Shiv. I got killed. I picked Steven because he kept acting crazy about me because he thought I was Heywood and he thought that I got a yes. And that's why I picked Steven and that's why Steven died. If you guys want to know the truth. So whoever's the other Shiv, who I may or may not know they're the Shiv, your Shiv power doesn't work because my Shiv power worked as in make Rami. That's the answer. Now you guys can figure out everything else. Now you got
Well, that is the other possibility. And I had come to that.
you all dismissed that and said I was evil.
Hold on.
I do believe you're evil, but we'll see at the end of the game.
Okay, like I said, you dismissed it. There's the real world. Now you can figure it out from there.
Well, it's okay. Like,
all right.
You could figure it out from what I just told you, or you could not.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not okay.
So does the Shiv's ability go off before the demon?
Wait a minute.
I picked Steven. 100% I picked Steven. Who was one of the votes on me? You could look. When we go back to the video, you'll see I said Steven was clearly being giving me attitude like I'm evil, so he might be evil and he might be mad because he thought I rewarded it and found him, so I went for Steven. I had a reason why.
Do we have any? Okay.
I think something's wrong with that.
Well, there is a way to prove that.
There is a way to prove that, and I'm willing to do it.
Yep, there's a way to prove it. There's 100 ways to prove it.
There's multiple ways to prove it. I'm with it.
There's multiple ways to prove
I'm with it. Let's go.
All right.
There's multiple ways to prove it, and people know how to prove it.
James was up there on the list. Does anybody want to nominate James?
I don't think James is evil at this time.
I think he is.
I don't think James is evil at this time.
I know that there's other Shivs out there and they could prove it by not getting a kill at night. And you'll see. Of
Yeah,
course,
the problem with that is that
it's wasting our good team. It's wasting our good team at this point. But if you really want to prove it, you could do it.
I have a storyteller question.
Yes, go ahead.
The defender, when does that take place? When does the action take place if they choose someone who actually is in jail?
It would defend for the night. So, yeah. So let's say the defender picked Steven right now, even though he's dead. We'll pretend he's not. And then tonight, the demon or anybody else tried to kill him tonight, he would not die. Does that make sense?
That's true, and I think you could see from the chat that I've been claiming defender. So on day 1, I defended Jason. Day 2, I defended you, Candace, and now I'm defending Sarah. That's above the day 3 line. Just wanted to make sure that's
Here's my other
got
pertinent info. Could I add pertinent info to this whole defender thing?
So Sarah could die by execution today if he is the defender.
So I mean, you guys have done a worldview. Now let me explain the defender. I believe on the first night, the reason that no one died is because I was being protected by defender and no one died. And then other people thought I was Heywood, which is why I got killed. And I do believe that even though I wasn't Heywood, the fact that I put a ping towards Stephen and people around him caused people to panic and try to kill me and freak out about it. So I do believe that someone in that section is evil. I wasn't sure if it was Stephen or not, but since Stephen voted on me, that's why I shivved him. So that's my honest logic on all of that.
So I would just like to put something out there, and I'd like the same level of respect that you were asking for, which is that I did actually have a reason to want to know if you got a yes, because I was planning to use my ability to confirm people, and if you had gotten a yes, that may affect whether or not I wanted to pick Candace. You can think whatever you want, and then you said I won't give you the information, and then before anything else happened, like the order of operations there is a little bit wonky because you nominated me first. Candace has her hand up.
I'm not saying I didn't nominate you first. I got a very evil vibe from you the way you asked me what
Well,
the
I'm not evil, but that's fine that you got an evil vibe on me. It happens.
All right, guys. What do you need? What is that, Candace?
The second part of the question that I was wanting to get clarified about the defender was, it says if somebody's in jail, they are freed. At what point does that take place?
Oh, I see. That would also happen as soon as dusk ends. It'd be the first thing that happens before anything else happens at night.
First thing at the beginning of night. Okay,
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
So theoretically, with jail, Stephen could be taken out of jail by the defender and then put right back in by the demon. It will stop him from dying, but it will he can still be put right back in from the demon. The demon would have to pick him into jail for a second time, theoretically. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so conversation.
Okay. I can do this.
If the demon is the jailer, which I believe is the case, it does seem like we have some time. Do you think that we're at 6. Do you think it's worth doing the thing that was discussed to verify, or is that a waste of time?
Yes. I would like to do that.
All right.
Because basically we have 1 extra kill. We have 2 kills and 1 extra.
I think the only thing that, if we're talking about the same thing, which we may not be.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a storyteller question on the warden.
Yep.
Can the warden am I reading it right that they can skip a night and then basically build up kills? So could have killed 2 people at night if they skipped on night 1.
Yep. So if they skip a night, they get an extra kill. So it'd be a third.
Oh yeah, there's
person
no
that they
kills
could
ever.
So that's another possible
that's a
theory
theory.
of why there was 2.
Well, it would have been 3 kills if it was the warden.
Yeah,
Could
that's what I thought.
someone nominate James, please?
I'll nominate James.
Thank you.
Wami nominates James. State your case.
Lynn told me to.
Oh.
Thanks, Bobby. Much appreciated.
All right. And your defense, James?
I am not evil. You do not. I need to stick around for just a couple more days. Ideally, you want me to stick around forever, but there is a point where I become less useful.
All right. Any pertinent information?
Might as well come out with all of it.
All right.
What are you saying? You guys.
If what I think's about to happen is about to happen,
yeah,
I think I can. Actually, I think I know what's about to happen. I just want to see if it plays out before I make a fool of myself. And because this was I will tell you, it's something that someone who is now unfortunately deceased discussed with me beforehand.
Actually, I won't die tonight, so I'll tell you what I am. If it's a jailer, yeah, okay, I'll take a chance. I'm Whitmore. So I am the.
Funny because Whitmore's somebody else.
Yep.
No.
Double claim. Yeah, I'm fucking voting this shit out.
Right? Is there any
Yeah,
more
then
pertinent
people vote.
information?
Don't vote. I want to test. I want to test
Yeah,
my
don't
ability.
vote. Let's
Alright.
test in to see if it works.
I want to test my
Alright.
ability. Take your
Yeah.
votes away.
Okay.
All right. If there's no more anything else, we will start the countdown.
I don't see what the benefit of testing that is.
Why
but-
would you waste
Yeah,
it
why?
on?
Yeah, let's just kill him.
Because we want to make sure Lynn is actually what she says and not.
So who's
We're
the
just
who's the
taking something
double
off the
claim?
table.
Who's the other claim?
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yep.
That's weird.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Hold on a moment.
You have to count up to see if one is enough.
Is that enough votes?
That is one vote, and that is enough to completely just execute him, and we will go to sleep.
What?
That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know if it words that way, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Might want to change the words on that one.
So I'm just going to talk through some of this. I'm not 100% on Candace, but my logic is that Candace keeps saying not to go for certain people. If she was the demon, which Jason says, then actually Jason isn't saying that now. Now he's saying that he was the Shiv and that he thought I was evil because of my towel, which I'm not buying any of that crap. My worlds are really hard to follow though. It feels to me like he was just literally looking for an opportunity to trap me so that he could get me to nominate him. Yep, because he nominated me so that I would snap nominate him. He didn't expect to die, but it is what it is. But anyway, the point is that he was trying to frame me or Candace. So if that is legit, then Candace is the demon. If it's not legit, he wouldn't have been trying to frame Candace. The fact that Candace is trying not to have us vote on James or Ned, to me indicates that she's good. Because if she was the demon, then she would want us to vote for anyone that wasn't her. So in my book, she's good. I believe Sarah's good. Sarah can confirm herself.
All right, everyone is back. And throughout the night, the jails were calm and everybody behaved. No one had died.
Interesting.
You guys, I can't believe you blew the Casper thing like that.
Yep, that does seem really odd.
Candace, I haven't talked to you yet. Want to have a chat, Myron?
I would like to talk to Sarah first, and then I would.
That's fine. My room or yours, Candace?
Mine, please.
There was a risk of being kills in the night, and I didn't want to get down to 4. That's why I don't think that's a waste when I think you're possibly evil to use it on 6.
Because you wouldn't be able to use it now.
I would be able to use it now, but I didn't know that. I'm taking a risk when I go into.
Last 4.
Yeah, I can't use it when
Right
it's
now it's 5.
It's 5.
It's 5 now. Yeah.
It's still 5. Yeah.
It seems like every time we.
Steven, let's talk. My room.
There's
All right,
no
let's
kill.
go. My place. Where are you?
So who was the double claim with me?
Ned.
You guys need to nominate and kill Ned then.
Yep. All right, hold on. I think mechanically, Ned is the jailer.
Why do you think that mechanically?
Because I'm amazing and I have a big brain. I don't know. I don't know that I can talk through everything, and I don't know that it's a water type, but that's what I'm currently thinking. That's where I'm at. Well, because he is double claimed with Lynn. Lynn has proved that she is Casper. Ned is also claiming he's Casper. Obviously, they're not both Casper. The other possibility for there to be a legit double claim would be the Guami man, which is off the table because Jason is claiming that. However, I suppose if Jason's lying, well, the other person would have verbally said, "No, I'm Imnate Guami. You're full of shit." So that isn't legit. So I think that makes him the demon. And the reason I think it's the jailer is because I think that the way that the kills have happened, that's the only possibility.
Yeah, I think that all checks out. So day one, I thought me defending Jason protected him from being killed, but
There is one possibility, which is that you have effectively defended, which is why I think that it's the jailer and it's actually not the jailer. However, I will say that in Jason's defense, he kind of validated that he was the first officer by, instead of coming up with a theory where somebody was protected, he came up with another way that somebody else could have ended up in jail. Basically admitting, yes, that was how another person killed, because they were in jail, and rather than fighting to say we don't even know, like, it was like he knew that another person had ended up in jail and that's why they died, and he was trying to figure out another scenario where that could have happened. And I'll also tell you the social tell on Jason is that I went and talked to Jason, which my role is the know-it-all, and I can literally pick 3 people, and if none of them are evil, if any of them are evil, then I'm told yes. So I was very interested in clearing people, and Jason was very high on the list, and I kept trying to think through different ways to do it. Ultimately, I wasn't going to pick him, but like I was very active in trying to figure things out, and then I went and talked to him, literally because I was going to pick Sarah and Candace, and Jason had picked as the Heywood me, which if he got a yes, then that meant that Candace was the demon. And rather than pick Candace and Sarah, if there was information stating, because I am not evil, and I know that Guami is not evil based on what's happened, that if he got a yes, that meant Candace was the demon. And it felt silly to pick the demon if Heywood knew that the demon was Candace. And instead of answering me, he went belligerent and then came back and nominated me, which again feels like he's trying to, like, well, and then literally when we came back to the village, he's like, I just want to know how many people think I'm good. Really? Because if you were good,
that sounded like bullshit, and I was someone who trusted Jason.
If you were good,
So, like,
you're literally telling us that you wouldn't want to work for good if not enough people believed you. Like that's how it is.
yeah, that's some bullshit, I think.
Well,
Like,
I will say that Jason has some sour attitudes, so he legitimately could be feeling that way, but that's a bad attitude.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing,
it just seemed aggro in a way to possibly, like,
yeah, well, I
trap
think
someone.
because he's the first officer, he snap nominated me, hoping that I would nominate him, which worked, and it did get me killed. I think that that's why he did what he did.
Yeah,
because he knew that whoever killed him was going to die.
Yeah, I think you have that exactly.
Did he talk to Ned on day one?
I don't know if he talked to Ned. I talked to Ned. He claimed, and he didn't claim it day one, but since then he has claimed Whitmore.
Whitmore? I thought he was claiming Casper.
He claimed Whitmore to me.
Okay, well maybe he's double claimed multiple roles. I'll switch it to Whitmore. I don't even know.
Yeah.
What is Whitmore?
I will tell you that James and Ned both claim Whitmore, and I'm more inclined to believe Ned.
Maybe that is their bluff roll, and they both claimed it because there was poor communication.
Yeah, that's possible.
Well,
I think you're bang on with Jason as the first officer.
I don't think that Candace is evil, because the thing is that if Jason is evil, which I think he is, that his information basically was pointing at Candace, and I don't think if Jason is a minion that he would have tried to implicate Candace. That's another thing.
I do. I didn't get, breakout rooms are over anyway. I did want to talk to Candace.
I'm sorry.
People in jail. What are you talking about?
That's my theory.
The jailer can only kill people that are in jail.
But who's saying it's a jailer?
Well, that's
everything.
one of the theories.
Certainly looks that way.
All right, and the day is opened. Nominations are here. There are 5 people left.
So I didn't get a chance to talk to all of you. The people that like I've been talking to, what do you think about Ned?
Ned is
Not loving Ned.
based on my.
He's on my short list.
Ned's in a double claim with.
Yeah, that's what
James.
makes me.
Yeah,
That's what makes me suspect, I guess.
Yeah,
But if it, I mean, even aside from that, I mean, it could be you just don't understand your role.
Which I'm wondering, because Chris, answer me a question.
Sure.
The
I can answer.
defender. If the defender's in jail, what happens?
If the defender's in jail, that's an excellent question that I was not prepared for. Hold on.
Well,
Defender's
well, I'm the
in jail.
defender. Like,
They're just in jail. Their defense will still work. It is not an information role.
Okay, well then I got that backwards. I'm sorry. I'm confused about most of this, to tell you the truth.
It's okay. I should work on the wording a little bit, I suppose.
So jail just
Because
affects
you said
information.
jail was like poison. I was like, okay, poison.
But it's a little less than poison. I try to, but yeah, that's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Sarah, who's on the top of your list?
So my evil team is James, Ned, and Brody, and I want to kill Brody.
You want to kill Brody?
Yes.
Oh dang, Brody! I was gonna ask, could you defend me today?
Oh yeah, we have
well,
to
I can change
It
it to
doesn't
you.
matter. We have to kill.
Yeah.
Brody. We have to kill Brody now because he defended the same person twice, and you can't do that. So
No, just wait, whoa, pause.
I can. Am I within my
Don't make
rights
a
to?
mistake. Thank God.
Am I within my rights to change my defense to from Sarah to Candace?
But you wouldn't
It's a new day, and nobody
Sarah.
said any. Technically, that was.
Well,
No.
stuff I posted at 10:31. I meant for day 4, so I'll just.
Just
yeah,
say
we-
who you feel at this point, and that's fine.
Hmm.
I trusted Brody up till this, but there's no way Defender would have lived. And Defender tried to pick Sarah twice, and you can't pick the same person twice.
Jason, the
If you-
defender would absolutely live if they're not in jail.
Right.
Right.
Again, I gave you guys correct info on what my role is. Why everyone's saying, but it has to be a jailer because Jason's evil.
But the wrong role and the wrong info to start with.
It had nothing to do with you. It has to look. It has to do with
Doesn't
the
have anything
kills.
to do with you. It has to do with-
I believe Jason's good.
it
I
still-
don't. It
still has
doesn't
to
matter
do
Not
whether
that it
with-
matters.
Jason's good or
He's
evil.
dead, but
Yeah, it still has to
Well,
do.
it just
with
muddies the waters and it complicates everything for everybody else. It's like, okay, we believe the information and we sit there and go down that rabbit hole and it leads nowhere.
Well, let me just put this out there. I was talking to Brody, and he said that initially he trusted Jason, and that now he totally doesn't trust Jason, and he thinks that my story makes 100% sense. So if Jason is good, then Brody is evil.
that's my theory.
I don't actually know. Just putting the theories out there.
I could be wrong.
I would like to share my information. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
I'm the jail accountant. Night 1, I was told that there were 2 people in jail. Night 2 and night 3, I was told that there were 0. That's been the reasoning behind my questions about what time do certain things happen. I go last in the night order. So whatever changes during the night, that final number is what's supposed to be true and accurate at the end of the night. Now, Brody chose Jason day 1, correct, Brody?
I did choose to defend Jason.
Okay. If you all remember me saying, I said out loud, if you were the inmate Gwami, you probably 99% chose an in-play role. I said that. So if that was the case, Jason would have been in jail. Okay. Now,
Sarah was in jail. Not me.
Jason.
No,
Chill out.
I know my role.
Jason.
Talk about my role.
Jason.
It fits your
Let me-
theory.
Let Candace
Let me explain my
finish.
part of the
Let-
role of the theory.
let
'cause I
her-
had to-
Just talk.
No, I need to talk about
No,
my
you
part of the
don't.
role.
You need to let Candace finish with her words, and then you can have your hand up, and when she's done, you can start.
Okay, she could continue, but one point that we need to change so she understands the way the role works.
No.
You have to understand this.
Maybe I have a way that I'm saying things for a reason. Let me
I
get
wasn't
it
the one
out.
in jail. Sarah had to be, because the person who's in jail at the beginning of the game, their ability doesn't.
Jason, I need you to just bear with me for a second, okay? All right? Bear with me, because I'm about to put this all out here. At the end of the night, 2 people were in jail. If Jason had been in jail, he never would have been in my count. So he was not, if Brody is who he says he is, Jason was not one of those 2 that was in jail, because Brody would have bailed him out at the beginning of the night. Okay. So I figured off top that, you know, there was an inmate Guami, or there was a day guard who was putting people in jail just for a 24-hour hold, or there was a guard tower. All right. And guard tower goes after the demon. So even on night 1, even though the demon killed everybody, somebody else would have been put in jail at the end of the night. And I did not have a 1 at the end on night 2. So Jason would have not shown up in jail. However, Brody didn't save Sarah until day 3. The kills happened night 2, and that was Lynn and Steven. So somewhere in the mix, and I'm putting this out here so everybody else can put their info together. Somewhere in the mix, somewhere in the triangle, somebody's evil.
Can you just give your numbers quick?
2.
On night 0, or you don't get that on night 0?
No, I don't get on night 0. I get night 1.
All right.
Night 1, I got 2. Night 1, I got 0. Night 3, I got 0. Yes, and that's true, according to what James told me. So that's why I was thinking he wasn't. Like, he didn't really have a dog in the fight at the time. I mean, he could be lying, but we lie to each other all the time. But anyway, but it made sense. Oh my God. Right. That's what I said.
By the way, everyone needs to look at the grim right now. Look in the very corner.
I just saw the fabled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to make it clear that it was just explained, something was explained to someone at some point that was incorrect, and I will explain it at the end. But it shouldn't mix up too much of what you're doing at this point. And you can continue.
Listen,
Well,
So
the Fable
Ned
roll actually
looks-
says that you'll correct it and publicly admit to it. However,
I did correct it.
Oh, okay.
Ned looks the most suspicious right now, because he
Well,
double claimed my role, and he didn't know how that role worked. It seems pretty obvious that Ned is evil. Now, whether he's a demon or not, couldn't tell you.
I have new information.
Nominate me and kill me.
I have new information now. There's a good chance that I was in jail, but I wasn't the one who misfunctions or whatever. And the other person malfunctioned all game. The other Shiv malfunctioned all game, even though I was in jail, even though it reads that the person in jail malfunctions. So I have a gut that that's what the Deus Ex fiasco might be. So now we can solve the puzzle knowing that. Because it was supposed to be who's ever in jail is also one who malfunctions. But it might have not happened that way. I don't know if Candace hears me, but that might change the puzzle.
Yeah, because Sarah should be
Repeat
in
that,
jail
right?
based on Jason's information.
True.
So
True.
there's a Deus Ex fiasco now, so there's a good chance that I might have been in jail and Sarah's the malfunction. So it could line up, just so everyone understands. Before
Well,
that,
anything could line up with the Deus de Fiasco.
Well, let's just say that I believe that that's why it went in just now. Because I was arguing that I couldn't have been in jail because my ability didn't malfunction.
Jail only affects information rolls, though.
He's reading Mikwami. It's specified that the person in jail is also malfunctions for the whole game. And that's why I was saying I couldn't have been in jail. But it turned out that maybe the other person malfunctioned even if I was in jail. Possibly. Just so everyone knows, so we can puzzle it better.
All right, so if it's the jailer, then how many more days do we have? Like without us killing. Like if they were to pick another person today, and then the next day it would go down
Go
to 3,
Hey,
except for
Listen,
the
the way
day
I see it,
officer.
I know I'm good. I know Candace is good. I know Guami is good.
I know
think
I'm
Ned is
good.
bad, but I think he's a minion. So that leaves Brody as the demon. Just looking at my Grim, that's where I'm at.
Candace, does my defender thing make any sense that I was in jail and not in jail? Did the defender numbers line up that I got out of jail?
That's the thing. I have no way because you would have been released from jail at the beginning of the night and never showed up on my census.
What were your numbers? From
Y'all need to write stuff down.
200.
90, it was 2.
I have it wrote down, Candace, because I collect information.
But here's the thing. For there to have still been 2, that means that we would have had to have 1 put in by the demon, and then either a day guard or a guard tower to throw the other person in. If you were put in by using the inmate Guami, because that should have been 3, because there were still 2, and you weren't one of those 2.
Except for he died during that day, so he would
No,
have
I
been out of
didn't.
jail.
This was
that was night 0. Night 0 was a 2. One of them is my
No,
Night
she's
one
talking
is
about night 1.
I won. I don't get a
Night
number
1, she got a 2.
0.
Oh,
That's
what did you get night 0? Or do
You don't
not
get
get-
anything night
Doesn't
0.
get information.
Okay,
Sarah.
Good thing I should have
How
been
are you
out.
confirmed?
Give me some
Are you
candy.
confirmed by somebody?
No.
Okay.
Yes, Sarah. Actually, like I understand why I'm suspicious, but you're the only one on my Grim who I don't have a role for.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
I mean, I told Guami as soon as I knew he was, I looked for him as soon as I knew he was good and made sure he knew what my role was.
okay.
Same thing with Robert.
I have a question for Brody. If you don't know what Sarah is, why did you protect her twice?
Because I kind of just needed someone.
I would have protected, like, I asked you to protect me because I knew what I was and I wanted to die during the day.
Yeah, I protected you the first night
I'm
just
saying-
to establish. I protected you that first night to establish trust between us. You
You
didn't
can't
die.
protect the same person back to back.
I'm just
nights,
saying,
like
Ned was
that.
saying he's okay to die.
That part
the
I didn't
minion.
know.
Brody's the demon.
Okay, different from the day before, not yourself. I only tried to do that just now. That was an honest
But
mistake.
here's the thing: if Brody is the demon, then Jason's evil too.
Why? How?
I don't think so.
Then he can't be. Then he's not telling the truth. Then where?
And-
How did he get out of jail?
Maybe I was never in jail and Sarah's in jail this whole time.
Well,
Then
she
Sarah
can be in
would've
jail,
died.
I'm
or
Sarah
inmate
Candace
would've
Kwame.
information is
died.
wrong.
I'm inmate Kwame. I picked Shiv and my Shiv ability
Okay,
went off.
so what I'm saying is she would have died with Lynn and Steven.
Stephen died from me. Stephen didn't die from the demon. I was inmate Kwame. I picked Shiv. I picked Stephen. That's what I keep trying to tell everyone.
You're assuming the jailer didn't put Steven in
So
jail.
if that's the case, then she's not who.
We could easily have a warden. It may not even be the jailer. It may not be putting people in jail.
Oh,
Oh,
the
but
thing
with your
about the
information,
It wouldn't have skipped that other night though. It's the warden that
Yeah.
can.
yeah, the thing about the
Yeah.
warden is it would have been 3 kills. So Brody, who did you protect?
I will tell you. Let me just pull up this chat.
Yeah, it's all
Dave-
Oh, I
chat.
guess yeah, I could look it
Alright.
up myself.
Defended night 1. Defended Jason. Following this, defended Candace. Last night, defended Sarah. Today, I accidentally tried to defend Sarah, but then I quickly corrected that to defend Candace.
So to me,
Those
it's
are-
pretty clear Ned's evil, and Sarah keeps wanting to say it's me, Brody, and
Yes.
Ned.
I do. That's what I believe.
But I think, and then Sarah's now trying to throw off with it's another demon.
So
I'm highly suspicious of her because nobody's validated her.
No,
But I would
it's
say
nothing.
the safe kill is Ned, though.
here's my question. Does Robert and Stephen have info that will help us?
I'm also highly suspicious of Ned.
My information says that myself and Guami and Robert are all good, and that the demon on day 1 was not Captain Hadley.
I agree with that.
I don't think we have Captain Hadley.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah, clearly.
But that's what my information says, which if I had known how things were going to shake out, obviously I would have chosen to use my ability differently, knowing that I only was going to get one go at it.
Hey, Candace, did your information last night go crazy, or do you think it's good?
It doesn't really make sense why
Okay.
nobody else went to jail.
Yeah, that's the catch. Like
Maybe
I
you're in
don't-
jail.
I thought about that. That's why I asked Brody to defend me. That's why I asked him because I thought maybe I'm in jail and my numbers are wrong.
Or your jailer's dead. His name was James.
The jailer is the demon.
Yeah, Jailer's a demon.
Oh,
I was
meant-
keeping her out
and
of
there's
jail.
no star passing.
guard. Yeah, there's no star pass.
Robert, did you actually get info?
I'm getting my names mixed up.
I got somebody needs to nominate.
I think-
I got to go pee.
I think we
Yep.
should nominate
We
Brody or
should.
Ned.
We
Robert,
should
did you get
nominate
info?
someone.
I want to nominate Brody.
Sarah's
I'll just-
alive and she wants to nominate Brody, so I will allow that to happen.
Robert, did you get info before you died or nothing?
I
And
did,
your
but
case?
it's not useful to this discussion. I mean, it proved Stephen was good.
All right, let's hear Sarah's case. I'm Brody.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking at my Grim, and I know Candace is good. This is all not necessarily information. It's social reads, how excited she was with her information, being able to track her information. She seems good. Steven died at night, so he's good. Lynn died at night, she's good. Guami and Robert were pretty much virgin confirmed off of each other. Jason's dead, so he doesn't matter. So that leaves Brody and Ned, and technically me. I know I'm good. They keep saying Ned is a good kill, which makes me think he's the minion, which means that Brody is our demon. And that's why I think it is Brody. And that's why I nominated him.
All right, and Brody, your defense.
Process of elimination.
My defense is I've always been the defender. That's just it. It's a little weird that the one person who's not clear in my Grim is the one nominating me. After all this talk, and having talked with Steven earlier, I think Ned's our demon. And I also think he's the jailer. I also think it's possible that Jason could have been in jail at one point, but he also got executed early, so he very well could have been executed having never left jail. I'm not sure how relevant that is.
It's also possible Jason could have been the first officer. That's still a valid theory.
Still valid theory. Yeah.
That's entirely possible. Now
feel like
don't.
Jason was good, though.
I think
So why would
Jason
you
is
valid
good.
Okay, I trust Sarah and the read now.
Listen, my social reads are usually pretty good.
Alright.
And I always,
Oh,
at the end of these, I always tell you guys, you should have listened to me.
The
Now, if you
info-
believe I'm good,
No, Sarah,
You
it's the
believe I'm
infinite
good?
team said that I'm the first officer again. Because everyone, even Steven, who's mad at me this game, realizes I'm not the first officer.
Well,
James
the-
put
it's-
Pertinent
I was
info?
never
No.
mad at you, Jason.
Is there pertinent info at all, or I mean, obviously
I
Jason's
just was
got
saying
some.
logic train. It's a possible logic train that we just can't throw out. There's a couple of things. just like
Also,
we-
if you're good, you had a bad read
Oh.
on me because I am also good. So, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I think
What I'm
Steven's
saying
good.
is that something's wrong with the information about if you used your role as inmate Guami to pick a role that was already claiming to be in play, what y'all should have been in jail.
One of us goes to jail, not both of us.
I know that one of you goes. So which one of y'all? If Sarah wasn't ever in jail,
Yeah, your ability wouldn't have gone off.
Yes, but I've been clarified that the Deus Ex Fiasco says that the person in jail is not necessarily the one whose ability malfunctions. That's the Deus Ex Fiasco. If people want.
well, we asked
Question,
you that
Ned,
out
what were
loud.
you?
What?
Ned, what are you?
Whitmore.
Whitmore?
Claiming
Okay.
to be Whitmore. I was Whitmore.
All right.
Oh, okay. There's no way that Ned's the Whitmore. I think Ned's the demon.
He's
All right.
definitely minion.
If there's no more pertinent information, I will
It's-
start the countdown.
Candace, your information was good until I died, and then
All
now it's weird.
Here
I
we go.
think I'm probably the one.
Mark my words. It's James,
Candace, why are
Ned,
you not
Brody
voting?
the demon. I'm just saying.
Candace, why are you not voting?
because I'm not voting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, that's 3 for Brody. That is enough.
I would like to nominate Ned.
right. Brody nominates Ned.
Because Ned's the demon.
All right.
I use my
And-
ghost vote.
Oh, it doesn't automatically do that, does it?
No, sort of line.
This gray screen does not. I forget that the gray screen doesn't do that. Who did? Robert, did you use yours?
I believe
or no?
I was the only one that did.
Only one. Yep, that's correct. Kwame and Kwame's still alive. Okay. Okay.
Not seated.
I have not used my ghost vote yet.
You are correct, sir. That's a good call.
You're not dead.
Oh, you are correct.
Yeah,
All right. So Ned is. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Brody, you're oh yeah, you already did yours. Your defense, Ned.
Just repeating what I said before. Whitmore, 2 Whitmores. I know it's weird. I didn't quite understand the whole jailing versus poisoning versus everything else, so I made the wrong calls with that. If that makes me suspicious. That's it.
All right.
I
All right,
do have a
any
piece of
pertinent?
pertinent info, which is that I did use my ghost vote, and I believe it is Brody or Ned, and I would like you to respect the dead and allow my vote to stand. Because I do believe it is Brody or Ned, and if it's not Brody, then we'll kill Ned tomorrow.
Yep. But I believe it's Brody.
I have pertinent info. So if it's not, if it's Brody, then how? Jason, we went to bed the first day, right? What day was Jason executed?
It's Brody.
Day 1.
Day 2.
Day
Day
two.
1
Day
was
two.
very
Day
short.
2.
Guami
Day
was
two.
nominated himself.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, day 2. So Jason was not in jail at the end of night 1, and neither was Sarah, unless we have another demon. So the only way he could have gotten out was by Brody. So that's why I didn't vote, because I'm still trying to think through this.
Well, I am too, for the record. My
Yeah,
what my
I think
belief is that
Brody's
it's Brody or Ned, and I don't know. Perhaps 5 people will die tonight.
I think it's
Kwame?
Ned and Sarah. And
It
Ned
might
may be the
Sarah.
minion, but it's Ned and Sarah.
Kwame?
I don't think it matters. I think maybe Brody was the demon, and as long as no good players vote, we'll see who the evil team are, because the evil team has to tie it.
Yep.
Except for I think we're killing a good player here. I think it's
Yep.
Ned, Jason, and Sarah.
No, if they tie it, nobody dies.
Oh,
Like, I
I'm
nominated
sorry.
Ned.
You're right. You're true.
I'm telling you, we hit a tie. We definitely have the demon pegged.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know anything about Ned at all. I
Well,
haven't
he's
talked to him.
double claiming Whitmore, so either he's
I
good
heard
or
that,
he's
yeah,
evil,
but
based on if
All right.
James is good or evil, or possibly
ready?
they're both evil and they got messed up with their bluff roll.
We are. I think so.
Okay. All right. No more pertinent information. I will start the countdown. And here we go.
Telling you it's Ned.
Might be. I had a lot of compelling reasons to think it was, but then I voted to kill you. You know, you never know what's gonna happen.
In fairness, I nominated Ned partially because of our conversation, Steve.
Yeah.
I
Well,
seriously think, Steven, you're going to be really glad you used your dead.
All right.
well,
That
I
was
think it's him
one
or
vote
Ned.
for Ned, and that is not enough. Brody is still on the chopping block. Is there any more nominations?
Well, somebody did say it's Sarah, so maybe I
I
won't
think
be
somebody
happy.
should nominate Sarah.
No,
I think we're killing a good player here.
I saw
That's
James
your
and Ned try
minion.
to vote last second.
Yeah, that is your minion trying to save
what?
the-
What'd you say, Kwame?
I saw James and Ned try to vote last second, but didn't quite make it in.
I
I'll
didn't
start the
touch mine.
countdown.
Yep.
You saw James
I'm not
and
using my dead
Ned
vote yet.
try
Not
to
with this
vote
many
for
people.
Ned.
Someone nominates her. It's weird that like the only person I can't clear or don't even have a
I
vote
haven't
for.
told you because I've suspected you since like early game.
I
mean,
told,
I
you
even
were
told
you were
Kwame,
literally the
like-
second person I
Dude,
told that I was
Ned,
defending.
Ned isn't gonna. Ned's
I
not gonna
told
do
Kwame,
it.
I was
Candace, do
like,
it.
I think I'm going to kill as the
If this
State
doesn't,
your
it's
case.
gotta be Sarah.
All right.
Wait, when did
Hold
you
on.
tell
State your
Kwame that-
case.
This is a
You
process of
Hey,
elimination.
Sarah, when did you
All
tell
right.
Kwame that? You literally told me that you can't decide and you didn't want to get yourself killed because you didn't know who was evil.
I told Kwame whenever I told Guami and Robert what I was as
Yep.
soon as they got cleared.
You told me you were the Shiv, and I said, well, why didn't you get yourself killed to fuck someone up? You go, I can't social read anyone. I don't think anyone's evil. But now you're saying you thought Brody was evil the whole game. Where did this flip come from? And why didn't you tell
I'm
me?
pretty sure I told Guami.
She told me early on that she thought Brody was. When I first talked to her, she told me she was suspicious of Brody.
And your defense there, Sarah?
Not evil. And I think I have this pegged.
Oh, I'm not evil either, Sarah.
All right,
I'm just
is
trying
there
to figure out how
pertinent information?
Jason's in jail.
Once again, she's not evil. Evil has to vote on it to tie it. And if there's a tie, nobody dies, and we should have one more day.
I have too many evil people in my grimoire.
I need to
Only
know.
have
Should
three.
only be 3.
Oh, well, I
I
have
only have 3.
5 at the moment.
Just by
And
process
with
of
that, if
elimination,
there's
I have
no
3.
pertinent information, I will start the countdown. And no, okay, here we go.
See if they get it in this time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm there.
Yep, there
you
it
go.
is. There's one.
But for me,
There's 2.
You. James.
Yep, there's 3.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
And
go.
3 is
Who's
enough?
right?
Well, I don't understand it, but I'm making Jason the inmate vomit.
Yep.
Nobody is on the block anymore. We had a tie between Sarah and Brody. Is there any more nominations?
And Ned and Brody have both been nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brody nominated
Yep.
Ned. That was smart
Yep.
of him to get that nomination out of the way.
Yeah, Demon Panic.
Well, he nominated him when we were trying not to have it go through, and then after it was so obvious, then it
All right, we'll go back to
Oh, we only have 2 votes now, so it's okay.
that is true.
That's true.
Well, unless a whole bunch of people die tonight.
Which is possible.
Which is okay, because we'll still have our ghost votes.
If 3 people die tonight, we're not okay.
Oh, yeah.
I
Right.
really regret defending Sarah.
And with that,
I switched to Candace. Awesome.
nobody has died. And we will go to
Defend Sarah anyway, because you couldn't
We have to kill 3 of us. Yeah, there will be at least
Nobody
one.
has died.
Yeah, we tied.
there was
they
a tie.
tied it.
Tied.
They tied it.
They
There was
Okay.
a tie.
tied it.
That's because you didn't think of
What
voting,
in the
Candace.
what in the stop
It's okay. She's allowed to do whatever she wants.
She is allowed to do whatever she wants to.
And if it costs us the game, then more power to her. So it is plausible that Jason would be sus on me. I don't actually understand anything. But the behavior absolutely had to be minion panic. If it isn't, then they threw the game. So she's poisoned or whatever. No ability. There you go.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Pertinent info.
pertinent info. It took a while, so he's either number 2 or he's got some number 1 issues.
I had kids stirring. I had to deal with kids stirring and peeing.
Well, I'm glad we got that on record.
It's stirring.
Please tell me somebody got that on video.
Oh,
right?
it's on video.
Recording that? Great. That's fantastic.
Great TV for later. And everyone, I believe, is
Quality
here.
entertainment.
Exactly. Everyone is here. It looks like Lynn's just.
Hey, you're gonna inform us
Oh,
that
there she is.
17 people died.
And during the night, there was a scuffle, and nobody died.
And nominate Brody.
Look at Brody.
Oh, come on. I defended Candace.
I'm going to give everybody
And everybody knew that.
2
Why
minutes
would the
to do
demon
break
pick you?
rooms.
Dude, it's so ridiculous for you to be celebrating.
I defended Candace. Like,
Why does it matter? Who cares?
And
Who gives a crap?
everybody knew that because you did it publicly. No one, the demon would have never picked her.
Candace, do you want to share your number?
One.
like it would have at least confirmed if I was like bullshit or not, because I'm not the demon.
It still
Like-
doesn't seem that your number's right.
Because
I think it is. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I still can't figure out how Jason or Sarah was in jail.
Listen, I'm so tired. I just took the information and just went, I can't even deal with this. So I just went completely on social reads.
So that's why I didn't vote yesterday, because I can't.
My
figure
head
out
hurts too
How
much.
about
I'm
this?
tired.
How
How
neither
about
of them
this?
was in
Why don't
jail.
we kill Ned first? Because if Candace got
Ned's the
a win,
meat. No,
How about we
Ned's
can-
Dominion.
That's
Sarah.
And
definitely
we've
not.
got stuff that will power up, and then we could end up with
Literally
like a
only-
crap ton of kills.
Candace got a 1. The most people that could die is 1.
No,
Why don't we kill
That's
Ned?
incorrect.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not true at
yeah.
all.
Because there's a jailer, because they can either kill or put somebody in jail.
And you got a 0 last night, right?
Got a 1 last night.
Or the night before?
The
Yeah,
night
but
before.
your
I got a
information
0.
doesn't make sense. Obviously, you are in jail and have been in jail, and your numbers are not right. And Brody is not actually making your information correct.
Nah, that makes sense. So
Oh, thanks. That was easier than I thought it'd be.
Then Ned's the jailer. Like, I'm convinced that Ned's the demon.
Okay, so just looking at your numbers, why would you get a 0 and then another 0? Like, that doesn't make sense.
right,
There should always be somebody in jail.
somebody in jail. Yeah,
Unless
I went to jail. Well, then I don't know, because yeah.
she's in
Unless
jail.
Definitely
demon-
wouldn't be 2 zeros in a row.
She's in jail.
Unless the demon is going to the morgue and trying to put corpses into jail.
That's weird, but there's weird people in the world.
That is true. That could happen.
I guess that's
Bunch
true.
of weirdos out there.
Well, it
Messing
would
around
confuse
more.
information. However, I don't think that anybody would need to try to confuse information with how confused everything is.
Well, and they'd want to speed the end of the game, right? I mean, the only way for them to win is to get them
Mass
some
kill
multiple
everybody.
kills. So
Yeah.
Well,
so I
plus the
probably
fact that
looked
people get
yesterday.
bad info after they're in jail.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brody.
Has to be Ned.
No. No.
Like,
Okay,
I'm
I
telling
think
you
it's
that.
Sarah.
Wow.
You
Okay,
do know that
so-
James is the minion, right?
So I want to
That's
explain something.
Why
think
do you
it's
know it's
clear.
me?
The way that I play this game, literally never have any idea what's going on, and I just solve it by the way that people behave. And I'm telling you, the evil team is clearly Ned, Brody, and James, and the demon is clearly Brody. And I can't explain
Well, I'm not the
anything
demon.
else about it, but there is a oops fiasco, which clearly means that everything that that's messed up. That's why.
Like, I don't
That's
know.
why I did social
Well,
read. That's why I said
there-
yesterday.
I don't know what else I can tell you. Also, in my defense, and this actually earns, social reads don't really work for me. I'm kind of an awkward dude. Like, I was innkeeper in in whatever game has that. I think Bad
You
Moon
an awkward
Rising,
dude.
and
Is
Uh,
it what
Well, the problem, Brody, is that there was minion
we're all
panic,
awkward.
and
doesn't
you
work
guys
here.
forced a tie. Which,
It doesn't work this
if you were good and we had 2 kills left,
Yes.
there's no reason you would have forced a tie.
Right.
And it was the evil
Correct.
team that forced the tie.
Correct.
Just to be clear on the
And everybody's
fiasco.
saying that they want to kill. The evil team is saying either me or Ned, which means that is definitely Brody.
Just to be clear about the fiasco, it was a minor mistake and it has been corrected.
Well, just so you are clear, I do not even give a crap about that because I have moved beyond information into
That's
the
what I
realm
did.
of Brody is evil. Hey, Brody, let's go into the room so that I can ask you, are
Well,
you
that's-
evil?
That's
I
completely
Are you
tweeted
fine.
that
evil?
long
Oh, I
time
know
ago.
that's how
I'm
you like to play.
information.
Sorry.
no, I
Okay, I'm just being honest. Here. In every world, Ned is evil. Regardless of Ned's dominion.
Yeah, Ned is evil.
He's the minion. Why kill the minion when we can kill the demon?
Just listen. In every world, Ned is evil. In some worlds, Sarah can be a demon. In some worlds, Brody can be a demon. I believe it's Brody, but if we kill Ned first and Sarah dies, that would be the greatest thing ever because then we would know for sure. that it's
This is the
Brody.
last day, though.
No,
We're
it's not.
gonna
There's
get
5
2
people.
kills tonight. So
We're
if
gonna
we,
get 2 kills.
How are we gonna get 2
the
kills?
jailer.
Because I'm in jail.
Yeah.
Information's wrong.
Yes, we need to kill Brody.
Yeah, this is
Hey,
the last
focus.
day.
I don't know if you're
Focus.
in jail though.
There's
You don't know.
We
if
should
I'm
not
in
lose
jail,
this
though,
game.
Brody?
okay.
Oh my gosh.
Can we go to nominations?
Please.
Yeah, if nobody wants to use the break rooms, I can close the rooms and we can go straight to nominations.
I mean, the only reason to have whispers is so that I could whisper to people about what evil people I think they are.
If I wasn't in jail, I'd have got 2, Brody.
We will open nominations.
So clearly you're defending.
I wanna
I would like to
nominate
nominate Ned.
That was a rush. All right, you better panic, demon. You better panic.
All right. Brody nominates Ned.
Panic at the disco.
All right. I think Ned's the demon. Alternatively, if Jason's logic is true and Ned's a minion, we're at least getting 1 evil player out. There's 5 players left.
I think
And
getting an evil player
if it's not Ned, I am giving you my full permission to execute me the next day, and I will even put my hand up for myself if that's the case. But I
How about you do that
am
first?
convinced that Ned's the demon.
Well, you do realize that like there's almost no world in which at least 2 people aren't going to die tonight. Like you do realize that, right? So
Ned's
so there's not actually not a tomorrow
Ned's
for you.
defense.
And then Ned's defense.
That's exactly his point.
Okay,
You
okay,
can
Lynn,
kill him
I
tomorrow,
see,
so
I see you in the
win.
chat.
Lynn.
Yes, Lynn. Thank you.
You're muted, Lynn.
Not
Oh,
lose
Yeah, we can't hear you, Lynn.
focus. Okay.
It's
we can
okay.
win
I'm sure it's
this.
gold.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
win
sure.
Let's vote on Ned and see what we think. See if we can get at least 3.
Hold on, we got to hear Ned's defense.
Oh, okay.
I have no defense. Said all I'm going to say. If you think I'm the demon, go ahead. But I don't know. Maybe I am.
You
Maybe
have,
I'm not.
you
I would say
you have to be the demon. Also,
All right.
Yeah.
Any
Maybe
pertinent
not.
information?
maybe I'm not.
I obviously that if they're the evil team, Brody is a terrible demon because how dare you not give your minions their bluffs and cause them to double claim the same role?
Because I'm not a minion.
Yes.
All right. And with that,
He might not
I
be.
will start the countdown.
I'm still on Sarah, Jason, Ned. And
Ah.
you guys need to kill Sarah. So don't use your dead votes on Ned.
James, if you're not a minion, why did
Yeah,
why did you tie the
All right.
Because I believe it was Sarah.
Let's
gonna
just
be
get
Ned.
these votes
All
over
right,
with.
here we go.
I voted for Sarah with my dead
So
vote.
we'd have no kill.
The point is, James, it doesn't matter. You never talk about it. Right.
Let's see if we can end it in 8 minutes and 40 seconds so it could be a 2-hour video.
oh shit, you're recording this, motherfucker.
So am I. just to be clear.
You'll get it from 2 angles.
Yep. And with that, 1 vote was not enough. Is there any more? Shut up. Any more nominations? No laughing. Or laugh.
I
I
like
don't
to
care.
nominate Brody.
Sarah would like to nominate Brody. And state your case.
He's the demon. Let's win this. It'd be real great. I would like to win today.
Is that the end?
The end.
Or you got more? You can keep going. Okay.
That's all I got.
All right.
I
Fair
would
enough.
like to win.
And Brody, your defense?
I'm the minion.
All right. Any more pertinent information?
Sarah must be the demon.
All right.
And more
No one-
importantly, I'm the first officer.
Uh-huh.
So good fucking luck.
All right. And I will start the countdown then.
I'd like to see some votes.
See, I put
Jason didn't vote. Robert?
since I'm clearly gonna
Oh, yeah,
die.
no.
Ask me the way I'm gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't even in the
At least
seat.
Brody voted.
That puts Brody on the block. And is there any more nominations? I will start the countdown.
He did say he was the minion. Maybe he is.
No. Not the minion.
How I feel.
So Candace, what do you
Well,
think?
for
Huh? What'd you
for
say?
fun's sakes, how about Sarah? I'll nominate her. Why not?
All right. Ned nominates Sarah. State your case.
For fun.
For fun.
And Sarah, your defense.
I'm the Shiv. I'm mad at Jason because he took my Shiv and I didn't get to Shiv somebody and I didn't get to be on the Shiv leaderboard.
Well, first of all, even if
You
you
have to
were
die
the
to be the Shiv,
we didn't
so-
actually
I
use
know,
your
but he
ability anyway.
stole it. So I couldn't even use it.
We don't
And I
know.
put that on the record. I'm
Well,
mad at you.
he used it to shiv a know-it-all, which
totally
he is the
the
know-it-all, and he shivved the know-it-all.
Pertinent info. I
Yes.
purposely got myself killed too, and I was willing to get myself killed because I wanted to shift someone.
Well, just so
Tell
you
you
know,
I'm the
you
minion.
didn't
you
shiv
picked
good.
a good player. At least I had an evil player.
It's not my fault that the good team all voted on me at the time. Maybe if they weren't
I'm
all
just
thinking
Let's
saying-
just get this
people-
game
All
over
right.
with.
And well, we can
Mad
talk
at
about
you.
this afterwards. So let's any more pertinent information? I'm starting to count now.
Yes.
Pertinent information. If
I was first.
it's 4 votes to tie. If you don't tie, then we win. Because I'm the minion and Ned is the jailer, and 2 people are in jail.
All right. And did you say something, Guami?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sarah is not the Shiv. She's the Shive.
Oh yes, I'm the Shive.
I
Sorry.
will say this.
Guami, how do I
Ned
mute
might
Sour
you?
cream and
think-
chive.
Whoa.
Oh, I
Ned,
made that joke.
oh my gosh. Ned did,
Definitely
since y'all are
pertinent.
doing social reads, Ned did have a little moment of celebration when Brody was nominated the first time.
I'm counting down.
He-
People are making fun of my Shive. And that's a shiv, right, in itself.
Don't worry, Kwame. When I picked the Shiv, I said I'm a Shivey Shiv.
Yeah.
Brody did vote for himself.
Yep.
However, I will say that you were going along with me thinking it was Ned, so I think you're full of it.
That's what I'm
2
saying.
votes is not
They were
enough.
all piling on Ned. When
He's
he
just
was-
trying to
he
give us
was-
a little bit of panic here at the very end because it's all he's
Yeah.
got.
Stay on focus. Stay focused.
You got to hold it
Mr.
till the
Guami,
very
did
end.
You want to,
Please,
you want to nominate
Please,
it all?
can we hold
You're
this
the only 2
together
left.
for just 8
Well,
more seconds?
It doesn't actually matter if we think we won or not because we either did or didn't.
I'm not nominating.
Thank you.
Candace can only nominate herself or Guami at this point. So.
Because
And
Ned's
with
already
that,
been nominated. Like, what do you think we're going to do?
Brody
Vote
will
nom-
die, and Brody would like to be asked how he would like to die. So I will ask him, how would you like to die?
Yes, I would like to be thrown under a bus, and then as I'm getting lowered in my casket, I would like to get let down by my 2 minions who managed to double claim, even though I did give them bluff rolls.
Yeah, you gave me Whitmore.
I gave you investigator. I gave you investigator and Whitmore.
And I said I'm
Informant.
going to take
Hold on, the
Whitmore. I
game's not
told
over
you.
yet. Let's
Informant.
not spoil
Well,
this.
the way
Which is
that he
useless.
chose to die
Which
was
is
a little
useless, by
telling.
the way.
So, as we're going through the prison with this prison break going on, we find that Brody is outside checking the doors to make sure nobody gets out. And it seems that all the inmates seem to have that were still left alive jump into a bus, run Brody over, and then jump out and run away. But as they jump out, apparently, Ned decided to jump back in the bus, back over him, according to Brody, and throw him in his casket, which Brody enjoyed being in this casket because now he is dead. This game has ended, and the prisoners have broken free.
I'll tell you why, Brody, why that happened.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it all unfolded because it seemed to have
The
gone down without a
informant,
line
the
art.
problem was one of the bluff rolls was informant, and with the informant, you had an outsider. So how could it would have been, in one day we'd figure out there's no outsiders, therefore whoever claiming informant's lying. So that's why I picked Whitmore.
That's a built-in bluff
Yeah.
roll. And the other one has to, if you tell 1 minion that the other minion has to be an outsider.
Well,
You know,
but
you
then
have
they're
it
outed.
like built in, yeah.
Right.
they're outed, but-
Or the jailer could be an outsider.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a mess.
Yeah,
Or you could bluff
Yep.
as the demon that adds an outsider.
there you go.
No, there isn't
All right.
one. It only
There isn't
subtracts
when it
one.
takes away
It
an
doesn't-
Demon
outsider.
only takes it away.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I did learn one thing about the night guard. He needs a little more power because to kill somebody that's in jail, when there's a jailer that's going to kill all its inmates at some point, really kind of doesn't help much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to work on that. I got a couple things to work on.
Shit, this is the first time you've even.
First time
Just
I've
like
ever
this out.
gotten it played. Yep.
I like
That's-
the parole, even though I would like an explanation as to why Jason nor Sarah were in jail.
Oh yeah. So you,
Oh, Jason was from the start.
There's a little bubble here, Deus Ex Fiasco. That's why.
No, wait,
I would
no.
say
No, let's listen. Can you guys see the screen here?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, day 1 or night 0, Brody picked Jason to put in jail.
Okay, gotcha.
Then
I'm cool.
Jason
I get it.
picked to be the Shiv, and I made him in jail, but he was already in jail, so there
Okay.
wasn't 2 people in jail from that, which is probably where the discrepancy came. However, I gave Sarah the no ability.
Right.
So that is what happened with that.
Okay. Okay.
So
And
I
that
didn't
is
get shivved.
the fiasco. I told Jason that both the jailed person and the malfunction person would be the same person, and in fact, it was not.
Oh, he must.
So
have
that's where I
heard
screwed
we
up.
asked out loud, but we asked out loud, and you said there was no game. You know, we wouldn't know who was who.
So
who
we had a big discussion about my role, and then when you kept saying, "Well, Jason's in jail," I'm like, I was not in jail because I couldn't have been in jail because my ability worked. That's why I kept arguing about that, because I was specifically told if my role's in play, then whichever one's in jail also is the malfunction. That's what I was told.
Yep. So that was the one little mix-up. I told him just a slight incorrectness with the jailed and malfunction abilities being not necessarily coinciding.
So Jason was in jail, but his ability worked, and Sarah had no ability.
Yep. Because when you're in jail, your abilities work. It's just information gets messed up.
All right.
So you can walk around jail with a shiv. You just can't walk around knowing factual information. The first officer, he was Ned. He was never nominated by anybody but Brody cannot put himself in jail because he's basically got the keys. Robert, who was the getaway driver, asked about Sarah, Steven, and Guami. It's all good folks, so I gave him Steven's role. The Squealer, Guami, obviously nominated himself and was voted on by Robert, which caused the first day death of Robert. The know-it-all, he asked for 3 people right away. That was himself, Guami, and Robert, and got a no for no evils. And then he was killed by Jason after that. So he was not able to get any more information. Candace got a 2, which was right. Then she got a 0, which was right. Because both Lynn and Jason were both dead, and Lynn was the second person put in jail by the jailer. And then she was put in jail herself and got wrong information from there, which was the second 0. And then the 1, because when you got the 1, it was actually Candace and Sarah were both in jail. Sarah, the Shiv, had no ability. Jason took that away. And then she was
thanks, Jason.
I like the Shiv people.
I
was hoping
I would have used it better.
Well, if evil pushed on me more, I would have killed an evil person, but evil didn't push on me.
For the record, Jason, I did not push on you. I just wanted to know if you got a yes that Candace was the demon, so that I could know whether or not to pick Sarah and Candace, or if there was information that was saying that Candace was evil. But you immediately misinterpreted that I was super nervous and whatever.
So when you came to me, you're like,
yeah, I wanted information that you were saying you had. You were the only one that claimed that you were that thing.
I just threw that out there because I was. First, I did Defender to double claim Brody just for cause, and then I put out Heywood because no one else did in case there was a Heywood. I wanted to protect them, and then no one else did, so everyone thought I was Heywood, and I'm like, whatever, I'm the Shiv. I don't mind if I die. I just
you wonder why when you made the claim during the day, it was like, I want to know who trusts me and who doesn't. Why everybody was kind of like,
yeah.
It's because everybody
I
heard.
wanted to get a vibe of who was actually evil at that point.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because you said 3 different things.
Well, just so you know, I think it was better for the game that I didn't get my second pick, because if I was able to validate that Candace and Sarah were good, there would have been 5 confirmed people, which I feel would have been crazy unfair. Yeah. So it was a much more enjoyable game. How chaotic and like it was an enjoyable experience. Is the point.
So let me with the night guard. I'll continue on here. He did not get to kill anybody at night. I'm gonna beef him up a little bit, I think, for the next time, just in case he's with the jailer again. Because definitely with the jailer, his role is a little more useless, unfortunately. So next time he'll definitely get beefed up somehow. With Casper, she died. She was very excited about this, and then she got to use her vote to kill off James. So she killed off a minion, which was excellent work by Casper here, which is AKA Lynn. Jason, we know he stole Sarah's role and went to jail for it, as most people should.
Yeah.
Theft. And then, of course, the jailer.
I was Guami. Guami steals people.
Yeah, right. And then, of course, the jailer jailed Jason and then Casper. And then he decided to kill his inmates, which Jason was already dead. So he killed Casper, and then Jason killed Steven with the 2 kills. And then Brody tried to put Candace in jail and then put Sarah in jail and was hoping that he could last one more day so that he could just kill everybody off. It did not work. That is the first ever play through of Prison Break.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
All right.
I liked it.
I have one question. This is something about the actual Clocktower site. Whenever there's a Homebrew script on here, I don't get any of the symbols that you get. I just get thumbs
There's a
ups and
button you need to
thumbs
push.
down. What is that?
So if you go to the site, you go to the book in the very beginning, the first one. It is show custom images. You got to check that.
That makes it a lot more
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
The reason is if there's like inappropriate images, so you're taking a risk because
Yeah, people invent this stuff.
Yeah.
The image of Gwami scared me.
I know that was.
I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, it's Gwami. This is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Did you screenshot that and
Why is that inappropriate?